Leo's lesson in truth at Maplewood Middle School. Leo was known as the master of tall tales. Every morning, as he strolled through the bustling hallways, classmates would gather around to hear his latest unbelievable adventure. You wouldn't believe it, but last weekend I rescued a baby dragon from a forest of talking trees, he'd exclaim, eyes sparkling with mischief. One day he was a secret agent, the next a daring treasure hunter, all stories that soared far beyond the ordinary. At first, everyone admired his flair for the dramatic, but soon, the lines between his vivid imagination and reality began to blur. Friends started whispering, and even teachers exchanged knowing glances. Leo's reputation, once a badge of honor, was slowly tarnished by suspicion. Then came the annual school storytelling contest, a chance for every student to share a personal tale. When Leo's turn arrived, his heart pounded in his chest. For once, he was expected to tell the truth, to reveal a slice of his own life rather than fabrication spun from wild dreams. Standing before the attentive crowd, Leo hesitated. His mind raced back to a simple afternoon spent with his grandmother at the local park. They had walked slowly along winding paths, talked about everyday wonders, and shared a quiet joy that needed no embellishment. Taking a deep breath, Leo began. Yesterday, I walked with my grandma in the park. We sat on a bench, sharing our favorite memories, and I learned that sometimes the real magic is in the little moments. The room fell silent, touched by the genuine warmth of his words. After the contest, Mrs. Ramirez, his favorite teacher, gently said, "Leo, your imagination is a gift, but today your honesty shone even brighter." Her words resonated deeply with him. In that moment, Leo realized that while his fantastic stories had captured attention, they had also built walls between him and those who cared about him. His best friend Sam, who had once looked up to him, now felt betrayed by the truth behind the fables. That evening, as the sunset painted the sky with soft hues, Leo sat by his window and reflected. He understood that every person's life held its own kind of adventure, one filled with real emotions, real connections, and lessons learned through honest experience. The magic of a true story lay not in its embellishments, but in its ability to connect hearts. The next day, Leo gathered his friends beneath the old oak tree in the schoolyard and confessed, "I'm sorry for all the unbelievable stories I told. I was trying to be extraordinary, but I forgot that being honest is extraordinary too." One by one, his friends smiled and nodded in understanding. From that day on, Leo continued to share stories, but now, every tale was rooted in truth. And he discovered that the most amazing adventure of all was the journey toward being his genuine self.